An interview with David Robinson. Interviewer, Irv Joel. Recorded March 24, 2003, during the 113th AES Convention, Los Angeles.
The really key thing came when we persuaded some of the pre-recorded tape manufacturers to introduce encoded tapes. And this was a battle in itself, because all of these companies would say, well, we can't have two tapes, one encoded and one not, for the vast majority of people who do not have decoders at home. And we said, well, we don't think you need to do that. And they said, of course we would, And so they began to make some experiments of this. And interesting, simultaneously, Decca in England and Ampex Stereotapes, which was a very large manufacturer near Chicago at the time, making pre-recorded cassettes, made some trial cassettes with side A, or one of the sides had noise reduction, and the other side did not, and then sent these out to their normal reviewers and said, what do you think of this? And about 99% came back and said, we far prefer the encoded side. And the reason, sort of in hindsight, is fairly obvious. And there are two things. First of all, people like brighter sounds than dull sounds. But more importantly is that in those days, the average cassette recorder had a frequency response which sort of went like that, very sharply curtailed at high ends, partly by design to remove the hiss, and partly because that's what the state of the art was in terms of heads and tapes and so on. So that our encoded tape, which had a frequency response which more looked like this, compensated quite well over quite a wide range of levels with the pre-recorded tape. So it was actually making the tape sound more like the original sound than less like it.